Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a story time. I think this is my first ever story time on this channel, so we should see how it go. And don't forget to give me y'all feedback on what you like, what you didn't like, what you want to see, what you don't want to see, etc, etc, etc. So let's get into the video. So as you can see by the title, this story time is going to be about my first job ever, which was at McDonald's. Now I be seeing stuff on social media like every girl first job was at McDonald's, and I really wish that I couldn't relate, but unfortunately I can relate. This was like 2016. I was a senior in high school. You know, I'm very spoiled. Very spoiled. This was my first job. I made money before, but this was like my first like official job. McDonald's was like right up the road from my house, like maybe a 3-minute drive at most. And I applied, and then they called me and was like, you can come in for an interview. And I never had an interview before, so I was like, how's this gonna go? I was nervous. So I went in there dressed up because, you know, I like to give great first impressions. So I went in there dressed up and everything. And I sit down and I thought they were gonna start asking me questions and all of that. They had me filling out paperwork. And I'm like, this ain't even an interview. Y'all just basically just hired me. I'm filling out like W-2 forms, my availability, all that. So I'm like, y'all must be desperate. Y'all need somebody in here. You ain't even ask me no questions. No questions or nothing. Just hire on the spot. I should have known then. So I'm filling out the paperwork. You know, some issues I don't know, so I had to have my mom help me. So she helps me, and then next thing you know, they ask me like my size I wear. They about to give me uniforms on the spot. They're like, when can you start working? I'm like, as soon as possible. So I started working later that week, like once all my paperwork and stuff got cleared. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I worked at McDonald's for like 2 weeks. Then I don't know. The thing is, I did not want to work at McDonald's. I wanted to work at Harris Teeter, but my application there kind of like got postponed because I think I gave them the wrong social security number. So I was just working at McDonald's until that got straightened out. I was working there. It was all smooth or whatever. It was just a lot. I'm not gonna say I'm lazy or anything, but I'm lazy. So the manager was like, can I sweep under the little thingies, like the little ice cream machine and stuff? And I was like, So I had to get on the floor like a dog on my hands and my knees and get under the thing and clean it. I was like, I don't get paid enough for this. $7.25 and I'm on my hands and knees? No. Then I got the call from Harris Teeter and they were like, oh, your application is done, you can come in. I was like, okay, I'm gonna give McDonald's my week notice. Keep in mind, I was a week in, and I was working at Harris Teeter in the morning and McDonald's in the afternoon, getting that money. But so then, I think it was like a day or two before my last day at McDonald's, I had a coworker. She'd been there for a long time. And I'm not saying she didn't know what she was doing, because she did, but I was a new person. So like, I didn't know everything she knew, and I wasn't trying to act like I knew everything. In fast food, you know, people can order stuff inside and at the window, the drive-thru window. So I was doing this stuff, like giving people their food inside, and she was giving people their food at the window. And there's like 2 different sections that the food comes. So like, this section right here is for the food for drive-thru. This section right here is for the food through people coming inside. Somebody had ordered like a salad or something. So I'm sitting there, I'm looking for my salad to put in the bag, and I don't see it. So I'm like, does anybody see the salad? And she was like, it's right there, you need to look. I didn't know that was mine because it was in your side. It wasn't in my side. So I was like, you have to get your attitude, And she just kept catching the attitude with me. I'm like, you got the wrong one, honey. And I was like, let me just walk away before I say something. And then she said something by her breath. I was like, what? Excuse me? Speak a little louder? But she didn't say nothing. And I'm like, that's when I knew it was my sign to go, because we was about to be right in there fighting. Look at me. Look at me. I am too pretty to be fighting. Okay? Okay. Then the manager sitting there asking what's going on, and she's sitting there talking junk to the manager, and I'm like, I'm standing right here, I can hear you. Like, if you got something to say, say it. I'm still mad about that to this day, because I should have. Let me not say that on camera. But yeah, she was really trying me, and I was like, you know what? You can have this job. I'm about to be out of here in a couple days. God has better plans for me. So I left, and I finished and went to Harris Teeter, and that was that. All in all, it was a job, and I'm grateful for it because I made some good money there. That is all for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on those ding 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 post notification bells, because I will be posting another video. Bye.